Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome to Expelled, which is a murder mystery game set in a girls' school in the 1920s, where we find ourselves accused of the murder of the school prefect. So we need to investigate to either find the real culprit, or find somebody else to take the blame who isn't us, before we get expelled, and then also presumably get locked up in prison for quite a long time for murder. Now the game is made by Inkle, if it looks a little bit familiar in terms of style. They're the same people who did Overboard, which was another murder mystery game, and that was brilliant. That was really good. We played that on the channel quite a while back now, but yeah, that was tremendous fun. And they did make 80 Days as well, which is another excellent game. So they know what they're doing with this kind of narrative interaction fiction type thing, Twinkle. They're very good at it. So do you know what? Here we go. Let's get on with it, shall we? Time to jump right in, hunt down a murderer, and try to avoid being expelled. April the 14th, 1922, Miss Mulligatawny's School for Promising Girls. Miss Mulligatawny. Okay, that is an amazing name. That is wonderful. And you know, I do enjoy a lovely bowl of mulligatawny from time to time. It's very nice. If you don't know what mulligatawny is, because I'm not entirely sure of the global appeal of mulligatawny. I don't know if it's just a UK thing or if it's enjoyed in other parts of the world. I'm not quite sure. But mulligatawny is a soup. It's like a sort of a spicy, almost curry type of a soup. And it's very, very nice. But here we go. So we're at Miss Mulligatawny's School for Promising Girls. And here is a newsletter from that school. And in big red, very exciting letters, it says, Captain on deck. Prize Plum Louisa Hardcastle, captain of the hockey squad, will take her throne as head girl at the end of term prize-giving bash tonight. Loved by her teammates, terror of lower school, Hardcastle represents the very pip the old nunnery can supply. Oh, what a night. Long live Louisa, and long live Miss Mulligatawny. Okay, and there is a picture of Louisa Hardcastle with a hockey stick, because that makes sense, because she's the captain of the hockey team. Okie dokie. Right, so what happens next? I'm only asking, Verity, for the truth. But if you lie, God is my witness, I will know. Okay, so there is Tabitha Mulligatawny, the headmistress of the school. So hello there, Tabitha, or Miss Mulligatawny, should I say. And now I think we must be playing as Verity, because down here we get to choose how we'd like to respond. So we can only pick one thing. So we can go lie, me, but yes, Tabitha here is talking to somebody called Verity. So I assume that's got to be her. So, okay, so lie, me. Okay, there we are. And we look horrified at the very implication that we can lie. I can't lie, miss. I'm as good as gold. And there we are, Verity Amersham. Okie dokie. Okay, and then Miss Mulligatawny then says, is that so? When we claim to be as good as gold. And then a thing has popped up in the corner. Perfect. 0 out of 100. A perfect student can do no wrong. Pity. Okay, so I assume because we've got 0 out of 100, we're as far from perfect as we could possibly be. But okie dokie, right. Then do tell me this. Okay, tell you what. Did you, or didn't you, shove Louisa Hardcastle through a stained glass window this morning? Okay, I hope we didn't, because that's going to be somewhat awkward. Oh, okay, and our response is just to kind of go, I think maybe just, you know, a very instant, firm, no, we did not would be better there, Verity. But okay, we're just going to kind of about it. Give me a moment to think. I think possibly you should have answered a bit quicker. She's going to get cross. Verity! Yeah, she is quite cross. Okay, right, we've annoyed her. We've annoyed Miss Mulligatawny. Ah, and there is Louisa being thrown out of the stained glass window, and she's falling quite a long way. How tall is the building? We have some very, very tall buildings in the school. Good grief. Okay, so she is tumbling down. Now, is this just the credits bit? Or are we picking up clues from this? I'm not entirely sure. She is still tumbling. There is a stained glass window. Yep, so she's just continuing to fall. Very tall buildings. Amelia Tyler is Verity. Okay, right, so our character, I assume, then is voiced. I'm going to assume that we have a voice in the game. Okay, the floor's getting nearer. And then Louisa, I think then, might be a little bit dead. Oh dear. Right, April 1922, the Crock and Gamble pub. Looks like a nice pub. In the rain, that seemed to check out. Verity, love, slow down. I don't understand, says this chappie here.
Has come all the way down from Oldham for this.
Okay, yeah, there we go. So yeah, we appear to be voiced. So maybe we get little kind of voice lines. Oh, that's our dad. That's our dad. So that's Adam Amersham. Right, hello there, father. How are you? So, oh, papa. Oh, papa, there we are. Looking over very sad. Oh, papa, what you doing in here? End of term, innit? Things have changed, papa. Have we been drinking? Because there's quite a few sort of glasses around us that have been knocked over. I assume just tea, of course. Just, lots of tea to try to calm the nerves. Things have changed, papa. Okay, right, we're crying. Okie dokie. What things changed? How? I'll tell you the whole story. Okay, so we're very sad. I'll tell you the whole story from the beginning. Okay. Aye, you better add, love. It all started this morning. Oh, I like that. Wibbly flashback. That's very good. I like a wibbly flashback.
When I awoke, it was a beautiful sunny morning.
It's such a special day. And it's the end of term 2.
I was so excited.
Oh, it says some stuff, but not all of it. My cuddly elephant, Mr. Snuggles, was next to me. So she does read some stuff out, but not all of it. Okay, that's a little bit obscure. And I think, just as we woke up, yes, Louisa was falling out of the stained glass window. Okay, so it wasn't us, and we kind of knew this to be the case, because, we have to try to prove our innocence. But, okay, right, so do we squish Mr. Snuggles, or do we rise and shine? Okay, so we're sort of playing the game in a kind of a flashback kind of a way. So we're telling our dad what happened, but by virtue of doing that, we are playing the game. We're sort of running through the events of the day. Well, that's quite fun. Okay, so we're in our room at the school at 7:36 in the morning. So we're woken up at 7:36. I thought in a school like this, in the 1920s, it would have had us up by 7:36, up and about doing many jobs and getting on with stuff, but no, apparently we get to lie in and we go to bed in our school uniform, it seems. Okie dokie. Right, so let's squish Mr. Snuggles, because why would we want to do anything else? So yeah, go and give Mr. Snuggles a squish. There we go. Who's the squishliest? Shoogle Oogle.
My nana sewed Mr. Snuggles from a pair of tweed knickers.
Oh, lovely. Okay, I pick him up and squeeze him. He's the squishy-meest. Okay, why does she read some things out and not others? That's a bit weird. Aye, I know Mr. Snuggles. I helped stitch him his buttons on. Shush, Papa, and let me tell it. Oh, fine, but you're making a meal of it. Okay, he seems like a proper grumpy chappy who's running a pub. So there I am in bed. Okay, wibbly flashback continues. Okie dokie. 7:38. Snuggles. Oh, what's this? There's a note pinned to your tummy. Okay. What, the tummy of Mr. Snuggles? Okay, so a couple of minutes have passed by. I spent an entire 2 minutes doing some squishing of Mr. Snuggles. Well, let's unpin the note. What does it say? A note for me, Snuggles. How fun. I do hope it's from you. Okay, so pocket it or read the note. I mean, I suppose we should read the note. That would make sense. Also, have we picked up a safety pin and also the note? Oh, hang on. That just gave away what it said. But let's read the note. The library. 7:30. You're dead meat. Hardcastle. Oh, why would Louisa Hardcastle want to see me in the library, Snuggles? It's not like we're grammar chums. Sliggy slug. Exactly. Okay, so we could... Oh, hang on. What does that do? +2. Does that get us some perfect points? Is that what that's telling us? Or do we just put it in our pocket? Do you know what? We're not going to be bullied. We're not going to be pushed around. That seems a bit mean. The library, 7:30. You're dead meat. Hardcastle. So yeah, maybe that's meant for Hardcastle. Maybe it's meant for them. You're dead meat, Hardcastle. Maybe it was supposed to go to Louisa, who's just fallen out the window somewhere over here. But instead they've sent it to us. I don't know. Maybe that's possibly what has happened. I think we tear it in two. We know what it said. So the library, 7:30. I do have to remember that now, which I'll probably forget. But the library, 7:30. Okay, so let's tear it in two and see if we get 2 perfect student point things. Yes. Okay. Exactly. Never mind. That's what I think of your note, Hardcastle. Okay, so we've got 2 out of 100 points. So pocket the pieces, read the 2 halves, tear the halves in half again. I mean, why would we read the 2 halves? I'm going to tear them in half again. We're going to get some more points. That's what I think of no, Hardcastle. I don't even know what Louisa wanted. Okay, we can pocket them, read them, or tear them into a million little bits. I'm going to keep tearing them into a million pieces, because this is getting us points. I tear into a million billion pieces and toss them into the air like snow. There, I feel much better now. And we've got 8 sort of good student points. There's a low grumble from the bunk below. Okay, we're not on our own. Natty's my roommate. She gets a lower bunk because she can't cope with the ladder. There's Natasha Vronskaya. She says it reminds her of climbing a pile of burnt bodies to escape from a woodshed when she was little. Snort. Okay, so she is described as Russian tragedy. So tidy myself up, wake her up, jump down. I mean, let's sort me out first. You know, they're sort of old enough to deal with their own kind of morning affairs. So tidy myself up. There's a little shelf on one side of my bunk. It holds my Bible, my little pocket mirror, and a hairbrush. Okay, I mean, let's do our hair, shall we? Check my hair in the compact mirror. Yeah, we've got to look pretty good. Well, Verity, you look all right. You don't look too much like the devil herself. Okay, do something about my hair. Let's do that. Maybe I could just get it to go in straight lines a bit. I should get myself a hat and live in it. Yes, you should. Can we buy a hat? A little broken glass falls from my hair as I brush. Huh? Coloured glass? That's odd. That is odd. Why have we got a small shard of coloured glass either on or around us? Okay, let's pocket the mirror. Let's take that with us because that might be a handy thing. So we'll take that with us. I might want to check again later. Okay, pocket the hairbrush. We'll take that with us too. In case I need to threaten my hair again later. Okay. Right, and then Natty here is still snoring away. So do we flick through the Bible, give Mr. Snuggles another squeeze, or wake her up? Do you know what? Given the Bible is there, let's have a quick flick through just to see if it inspires us on with some inspirational quote or whatever. So let's have a flick through the Bible. Yes. I do that. That too. Yes, it's all still exactly the same. Okay, right, so we're not big on the Bible then, I think. Let's put the Bible back. I won't need this around here. Okay, so return that to the shelf. That's okay. We'll give Mr. Snuggles another squeeze. Yummy! Enough cuddle time. Are you splendid, Mr. Snuggles? You're such a silly Snuggles. It gets us some more good points, so I'm going to do that. You're such a silly Snuggles. Snuggly Snuggles. Is this just a cuddly toy simulator game? Who's the squishliest Snuggles? We're going to keep doing it. Who's the squishliest Snuggles? Smuggle Snug? Which is better, chocolate or Snuggles? Can you tell my fortune, Snuggles? No, which is better, chocolate or Snuggles? I mean, it's probably chocolate, isn't it? Sniggles! If you're a teacher, what would you teach? Will you always stay with me? Oh, let's ask that. Because they look adorable. Will you always stay with me, Mr. Snuggles? Snuggle Duggles? We can just keep talking. And time is passing by as we do this. We're 8:18. Will it be a good day today? So another minute passes by as we chat to our cuddly toy. Will it be a good day today? Snuggles. Okay. When do we stop talking to the cuddle? I'm just going to keep talking. Fluffles? I'm just going to see how far we can push this. Snuggle Duggles. Spluggles. Smuggle Snug. Shruggles. This is amazing. Sliggy Slug. I can't remember what we said. Sniggles? Have we said all these? I can't remember. Shoogle Oogle. Shrug. Have we said all the things out? Shruggles? Snuggly Snuggles. Oh, there you go. I think we've covered everything. From the hallway outside, I hear the thundering hoofbeats of the matron. Uh-oh. Up you people get, please. Yikes. Okay, right. Oh no. Okay, there's a wallop as Nat jumps up and bangs her head on my bunk. No, stop. Don't. Okay, good morning. It's only matron. You're dreaming. Okay, it's only matron. Don't worry. Natty, you called? She's on the rampage again. Nat groans as she sits up. I will try to rise. I'm not going to do any accents. Natty leans out to look up at me with a frown. Ronnie, darling, where are my slippers? Where are my slippers? Who's Ronnie? Okay, we can get 2 sort of good student points by saying, find your own ruddy slippers. No, okay, don't panic, Natty. Don't panic. It's going to be okay. We're going to be fine. Don't panic. They're only slippers. You do not understand. You could not understand. And now they are gone. Must my life be non-stop suffering? You must get really cold feet. Where did you leave them? Yeah, where did you leave them? If they're under the bed, look under the bed. I do not know. Under my bed, perhaps. That would make sense. Yes, of course. Here they are. Where would I be without you, darling Ronnie? Okay, why are you calling us Ronnie? We're called Verity, aren't we? Okay. The head's office, Mother Russia, the Crock and Gamble. Okay. Where would you be, Mother Russia? Where would you be, Mother Russia? Ah, it is not you keeps me from my beloved Mother Russia. It is her own unruly children. Now, Verity, perhaps you'll pull me back out? Of course. Yeah, let us do that. Of course. All right, then. Okay, go on then. I hop down from the bunk and grab her ankles. Now pull, dear Ronnie, pull. This is Verity. I haul her free, and she scrambles quickly back under her duvet. No, you're supposed to be getting up. There, I'm awake. Chapel must be about to begin. We must go now. Stockings be damned. We can be early. Okay, right, you look half asleep. We can sit near the back and sing badly. Natasha slips one arm through mine and drags me cheerfully toward the door. This way. Assembly is boring. Why would that get us 2 mostly good points? No, do you know what? We'll go with it. We're not going to do that. Let's follow her. Let's do. All right, I'll come. Here we go. So, continue. So now, here we go. Natasha is positively racing to chapel this morning. Okay, so this is where we choose where we'd like to go. So yes, I imagine right now, can we only go to the chapel? Oh, there's our room. I could tell Natty I've forgotten something. So we can walk around. Oh, yes. Okay, so we can see silhouettes of people. So yeah, up here, there's somebody. I imagine that's going to be Miss Mulligatawny, is it? She's going to have a fancy room at the top, or kind of showy-offy. There's the library. I never ever go to the library in the morning, but I think, yeah, that's where Louisa was pushed. So I don't think I want to go there. There's our room. There's the quad. The girls usually gather in the quad before assembly for morning hijinks, or head straight for the chapel. Do you know what? What about the quad? Can we go to the quad? Can we go there? I can be there at 8:45. Yeah, it's just literally out the door. Okay, we go here alone, or we go to the chapel with Natty. Do you know what? We're with her. We said we'd go with her. Let's go with her. Let's go to the chapel. We shall accompany her. There we go. Less than 8 hours to the end of term. Okay, so I think that's our time limit for how long we've got to prove our innocence. The proper name of the school is the Old Nunnery. Oh, I didn't read that. And the heart of the nunnery was the chapel. We're early. This is good. The lines of pews, the rich tapestries, leave quickly. Okay, let's go for the rich tapestries. The walls are hung with a lot of old tapestries. I've studied each one in some detail over the years. The door booms open. Okay, who is it? There you are.
Fifi Vaudeville in the 6th is French, and acts like that makes her better than everyone.
Okay, so Fifi Vaudeville, the French perfect. Okay, I've been looking for you, rat. Oh, that's a bit mean, isn't it? So, hello Fifi, what do you want? Excuse me, I'm praying. I mean, let's be civil. She's calling us a rat, but if we are civil and polite, then yeah, that means that we're the better person. So, hello Fifi, what would you like? Hello Fifi, I must speak to you. So I waited in the quad to catch you. Oh, but we came in here. But you sneaked around me. I don't know if we sneak necessarily. Oh, snuck. We're correcting her. Okay, do you know what? We're going to do it. We're going to correct her. Snuck. Do not curse at me. You and I, we have important business. About what? I don't have time for this. I can barely understand your accent. I mean, that's possibly pushing the sort of accent thing a bit too much, isn't it? It's fine. We know what she's saying. Okay, about what? What important business do we have? About what? I think you know what I want. You will give me Hermia. More girls are starting to come in. They're chattering, turning to hushed whispers as they enter the hall. The service is about to begin. What's Hermia? Just then the great door opens and the owl appears. Miss Mulligatawny herself. Okay, the head teacher's nickname is the Owl. She swoops to a halt behind the lectern on the dais at the front of the hall. Okay, so she's gone to the front. Good morning, girls. We will begin with the school song. Okay, we got some points, did we? Not completely perfect. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. I've misunderstood this system here. We started off as perfect, and all these things here are making us less perfect. Oh, okay. So why would... I suppose because, yeah, we stayed in bed hugging Mr. Snuggles, whatever the elephant was called. We weren't getting on with our stuff. So, yes, we became less than perfect. Oh, okay. Right. So we're not completely perfect. We've got 2 out of 100 points in that now. Okay. Right. Here we go. I mean, we'll stand up. We'll do the school song. Let's do the school song. I get to my feet. Natasha is still holding my hand. Now, Miss Lemon. Oh, there's a person there with an amazing hat. Yes, Miss Mulligatawny. Miss Lemon begins to bow out the tune of the Camp Down Races on the old school piano. Today we gather with one heart. I'm not going to sing, everybody. Don't worry. Learn hard. Work hard. Okay, I don't know the tune of this, by the way. I don't know the tune, so I don't quite know the timing of this. But okay, join in, mime along, waiter. Let's join in. We'll join in because, you know, we have to do it. The tune is so annoying, joining in is the best way to get through it. In a few years' time, we all must part. Okay, right, next line then. Let's go to the next line, can we? Go our own which way. Okay, we can click to sort of nudge things on. Natty nudges my arm. Look. Over there. Do you see? She's pointing at one of the walls covered by the tapestry of a child water bearer. What? Watch the tapestry. Keep singing. The tapestry of a girl carrying water moves. Oh, yeah, watch the tapestry. She's right. The corner of the tapestry lifts for a moment as though someone was peeking out. Okay, who's spying on us doing our little kind of morning religious sing-song for our whole lives, that they may be thorny? Okay, keep singing, because we might see something else. I keep singing. We'll give thanks to our boarding school and Miss Mulligatawny. Okay, everyone sits down again. Right, so who was that? Now, girls, I have something truly devastating to share with you all. Please, brace yourselves. There will be tears. Natasha isn't listening. She's staring at the wall. Okay, sit up nicely, or look around. We're going to sit up nicely. We're just going to listen to what she has to say. I try to sit a little higher. The rose window in the library, as enjoyed by Nun Jenny, the window that's graced his sight since the 15th century, the stained glass window that is said to have been built by the magnificence of God himself, is no more. Angry Mulligatawny. There is a collective gasp around the hall. It has been destroyed. From the front row, Bridget Cobble puts up her hand. Miss Mulligatawny, I think I know who smashed the window.
Bridget Cobble is the biggest swot in school.
Okay, right, so she's a bit of a telltale then, is she? Then, like something out of a nightmare, she turns to point at me. It was Verity Amersham. Me? It's a lie. I haven't even been to the library. Okay, yeah, that one. I haven't even been to the library. Yeah, so she's got the title of bookworm. Okay, yeah, I haven't even been to the library. Because it's true. Because we didn't. We looked at it. We didn't go there. Okay, Bridget. Yeah, why are you saying this? It's true. She wasn't there. At least, I didn't see her. But you left your hockey stick behind, Verity. Her stick was on the library floor, Miss Mulligatawny. It had glass in it. You're certain it was Verity's stick? The unlucky stick? The one the scholarship girl always gets because it's wonky? You couldn't mistake that. Okay. You can't accuse me over a hockey stick. Bridget, why are you saying this? I swear, Headmistress, I wasn't there. Okay. I mean, the hockey stick is quite good evidence because it's ours. So why would something of ours be elsewhere? Why are you saying this? Or, I swear, Headmistress, I wasn't there. Let's go straight to her. Let's go straight to trying to convince Miss Mulligatawny. Yeah, it wasn't us. I swear, Headmistress, I wasn't there. I was in my room. You can ask Natty. Stop! Oh, hang on, that's the French person. Fifi is suddenly on her feet. But where is Louisa? Louisa Hardcastle? She looks wildly around the hall. Louis, she had arranged to meet with Amersham. This morning. In the library. And now Louisa is nowhere to be seen. And the window. It is broken. I must go to her. Okay, Fifi races out of the door. Oh, 7:30 in the morning. Oh, by the stars, the devil himself walks among us. I have long doubted your sanity, Amersham, but I did not know it was as serious as this. Okay, I thought it was 7:30 in the evening, but no, it was 7:30 in the morning in the library. Okay, but I haven't done anything. Louisa sent me a note, but I didn't go. Natasha, tell them I was there when you woke up. Do we do this? Louisa sent me a note, but I didn't go. Let's go for that, because that's the truth. Louisa sent me a note, but I didn't go. I was in bed, but my pleas fall on deaf ears. Matron secures my arm with a chain-like grip. Oh, there's Matron. Okay, she looks a bit fearsome.
Hook of the Headmistress.
She's the powerful right hook of the mistress. Okay, to the tower. Okay, not the Tower of London, though. Okay, but there you go. So the matron is the owl's right hand. So the owl, of course, referring to the headmistress, Miss Mulligatawny. Okay, right. We are being taken somewhere else. Matron is dragging me up the stairs like a coal sack. Okay, right. We are being taken to Mulligatawny's den. I'll be there at 9:25. Okay, less than 7 hours to the end of term. Okay, so time is ticking down for us to prove our innocence. We'll wait here. I'm sure Miss Mulligatawny will be along promptly to see to you. The owl swoops in a few minutes later. Miss Amersham for you, ma'am. She looks a bit smug. This should be quick enough. This one's the one, all right. Hey, it's like I'm convicted without any trial. I'm going to look for Miss Louisa now. Do your best, matron. For them both. Amen to that. The door slams behind me like the jaw of a trap. Both. So, Miss Amersham, do you have something you wish to tell me? Did you say both? No, Miss Mulligatawny. I was in bed this morning. Yeah, flagged up at the top there, saying, do it for them both. Did you just say both? What's that about? Did you say both? The owl stiffens. I'm only asking, Verity, for the truth. But if you lie, God is my witness, I will know. Did you, or didn't you, shove Louisa Hardcastle through a stained glass window this morning? Okay, we know what's coming here because we did this earlier. Give me a moment to think. She's going to get cross. Verity. So we can say, look, I didn't do it. Who's Louisa Hardcastle again? Or is Louisa all right? Let's ask that. Is she all right? Is Louisa all right? Because that's a fair question. Is she okay? We can only hope. Bridget says she saw your hockey stick in the library with bits of glass sticking out of it. Okay, I was in bed. I wasn't in the library. Someone's obviously trying to get me into trouble. Someone stole my stick yesterday, which is a bit of a lie. So that might sort of raise us on this sort of meter here, which I don't quite know what it does. But we'll find out maybe. I was in bed. I wasn't in the library. We're going to, be truthful about this. I was in bed. Verity, please. Fifi claimed that Louisa arranged to meet you in the library this morning. Do you deny that? You and your stick together at the scene? Now I got a note. No, I got a note. I got a note, but I didn't go. Let's not waste more time on pretences, shall we, dear? Okay, so we can say I wouldn't lie to you, miss, but I was in bed when Louisa fell. Look, I absolutely did not smash anything. I'm going to go for I wouldn't lie to you, miss, and see if she believes that. I mean, possibly we've got a reputation for this kind of a thing. I told you, I'm a good girl. That's when I start to cry. Beautifully. Oh, she's switched on the waterways. Oh, my dear. I mean, perhaps I'm just rather jumping to conclusions. We're also worried about Louisa, of course. But perhaps you are indeed innocent? Yes. Just then the door opens and Matron puts her head inside. Pardon me, Miss Mulligatawny. Louisa's very dazed, but she was able to speak a few words. She says Amersham did it, pushed her through the window, tried to kill her. Thank you, matron. You can go. What? The owl turns back to me, her expression sombre. We didn't do it. Where were we? Louisa's lying. I have no idea why she say that. I think she's trying to get me expelled. Yeah, let's go for that, because I think she is. I think she's trying to get me expelled. It's the only explanation. Really? The school hockey captain threw herself out of a window just to get you expelled? Are you particularly threatening on the hockey field? Do you present some kind of challenge to a Latin vocab retention? Okay, we could do a lie. We could lie a bit and say Louise is obsessed with me. None of this makes sense. I don't know why she's doing it. I mean, do we go for the lie? Let's try the lie. We've got plenty of points left, I think. Louisa's obsessed with me. We'll try a little bit of a fib. It's like a white lie. Louisa obsessed me. The only thing I know Louisa Hardcastle is obsessed with is the Buttercup Trophy. I have no idea why she'd say that. She's harassed me for weeks. None of this makes sense. She's harassed me for weeks. Let's go for that, shall we? Because that possibly is true. She just kept it hidden, but she was doing it. Poppycock. More than. Balderdash. Oh, angry. I know when my girls are lying, Verity, and you've been lying since you came in. Only one lie. I smell it on your breath like cheap brandy. If you can't tell me the truth, then you have no place in my school. But please, listen to me. This is unreasonable. Ooh, we're going to go for this is unreasonable. Yeah, we'll try this is unreasonable. My dear, I do not expect you to approve. Oh dear. Milton tells us the devil did not choose to leave heaven, Verity. He was expelled. Dun dun dun. If you're kicking us out, can I have some tea? And so are you. Okay, right. So have we been kicked out? Is that it? Is that the end? I don't know. Miss Mulligatawny School for Promising Girls. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Amersham, I am informing you with disappointment that your daughter has been expelled from school. She destroyed both a priceless relic and the nunnery's chance of a success at this year's Cross Schools Cup. Quite frankly, her behaviour is maniacal. I wish you luck. Yours in abject horror, Tabitha Mulligatawny. Okay, so expelled. And then, Verity Amersham, character, basically good. And we got a big X in prize giving. Okay, so does that kind of... Oh, that wraps things up here. Okay, so back to the pub we go. So we've finished telling the tale to our dad, I imagine. So, look, my dear, I is coming down here, but now I have it. You got yourself expelled? Poppet, what did you do? It's not fair. I'm innocent. I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to say I'm innocent, because I am innocent. I'm innocent. I'm innocent. Of course you are, love, of course. But to me, anyway, what did you do up there in that school? Nothing. They say I pushed a girl through a window or well. I mean, they say I pushed a girl through a window. And did you? No, I'm just going to put no. No, we did not. Not exactly. Anyway. Aye, it's all a mistake. I certainly didn't push anyone. Hang on, what? What? It's all a mistake. I didn't push anyone. Okay, I certainly didn't push anyone. What do you mean? What's this? Aye, but... All right, Papa. Okay, what happened? All right, Papa. So what I said before wasn't quite what happened. I suppose I can tell you the truth at least. You better have, pet. It all started this morning in the library. Okay, hang on. Wibbly flashback. Hang on.
We stood together by the ancient rose window, Louisa and I. She'd insisted I come to the library before knock-up. And she was waving her hockey stick around like a brute.
Okay, right, things are moving on quite quickly. So we've gone back into the school, but now we're telling the truth. So we're now telling our dad the truth about what happened. So we did go and meet her. Okay, so there she is. Louisa Hardcastle, hockey captain. What are you doing, Louisa? So I assume, is that our hockey stick, possibly? What are you doing, Louisa? It's a good question. You try and stop me. I hush you remember. Why is she speaking like that?
The window. And jumped right out.
And jumped out? Yahoo. What? Oh my goodness. I think she did that on purpose. Hang on, this seems a bit weird, doesn't it? Can I make it through the whole assembly? Can I stop Louisa from blaming? Oh, hang on, things have happened there. Hang on, what was that? So we've got 3 little kind of checkbox things now. Can I make it through the whole assembly? Can I stop Louisa from blaming me? Of all the things, why did Louisa jump? So hang on, so she jumped. I'm confused. So the first story we sort of played through was sort of us telling our dad a big lie, possibly, and now this is actually what happened. Okay. I mean, race over to the frame. Let's go and run over to the frame. The 15th century rose window in the library is the school's most precious treasure. Or, well, it was. Gads, gun paper and stick this back together. Louisa's hockey stick is lying below the empty window frame. She flung it down before she... Oh, it's too terrible. Okay, so peek out, look at the hockey stick, or look around the library. Okay, don't peek out. Because if I poke my head out and somebody's down there and they look up, they see me, then yes, they're going to think I've pushed her. Okay, so 7:32 in the library. So we did go and meet her then. Okay, so Louisa's hockey stick. What can we do with that? Funny to see this here. Louisa's like a witch. She's never without her stick. Okay, so do we leave it? Or do we pick it up? If we pick it up, does it mean we put fingerprints on it? Let's leave it. Let's just leave it. So I better leave it where it is. The teachers will want to see. So peek out. Okay, the library. What's happening in the library? The library has tall shelves built on casters so they can be shoved around. There must be centuries worth of reading to do in here. No time for reading, Verity. Louisa needs my help. Okay, go and get help. I have to find Matron. She'll know what to do. Okie dokie. Right, so now... right, so where should Verity go next? So was that initial thing just like a little sort of tutorial type thing? Maybe that's what it was. It was introducing us to the idea of moving around the school and whatever. So I think, yes, we need to go and find Matron. So Matron is here, I think. The San. I don't know what the San means, but okay. So yeah, we can go to all these locations, but let's go to the San, because yeah, Matron is there. I can be there at 7:43. Okay, so run over here then. So less than 9 hours to the end of term. Okay, the first bit's a bit confusing. Even from outside, the strong smell of disinfectant makes this place difficult to do something. Okay, restart this scene. Okay, oh right, we can sort of restart things. Please be in, Matron. Knock on the door. Yeah, okay, right. Give the door a knock. I rap on the door. Enter. Okay, go in. Let's go in. Matron is here, sleeves rolled up like she's about to unblock a toilet. Lovely. Why, now, Verity Amersham, what's so important that you're in before knock-up? I don't approve of too early rising. It's nervous behaviour. From one of the other beds, a girl looks up groggily. Okay, who's there? Is that you, Verity? Sally Fipple is bedridden in the San. Again. Sally, don't exert yourself now. We want you out of here by open day. I won't be better by open day. I'm never going to be better. I'm going to die. Okay, don't talk like that. Is she really going to die? Matron, it's about Louisa. Let's just comfort Sally first. Don't talk like that. Yeah, don't say that. Why not? It's true, isn't it? Matron won't show me my charts. Her blessed charts. This isn't a war hospital. We don't have any charts, and you don't have herpes or whatever you think it is. Okay, so what have you got? Let's find out then. So what have you got? I think it's Spanish flu. My parents died of it, you know. Did they? Your parents were in Basingstoke, young lady, as you well know. Honestly, giving young ladies bookstry was the worst thing anyone ever did. Okay, hang on. So Louisa fell out of a window. Do you know Louisa well? How do you manage to get in here so often? Let's just get straight to the point, shall we? Louisa fell out of a window this morning. Let's just go straight for that, shall we? Oh yeah, Louisa fell out of a window this morning. Just conversational. Sally gasps in shock. Wow. Matron's eyebrows shoot up. What did you say? Louisa's hurt. I saw her in the bushes from my window. I just wanted to ask you about her. Oh, that's a lie there, though, isn't it? I saw her in the bushes from my window. But that would mean that potentially we can get away with it because, yeah, we're not directly linked, I suppose. Let's go for that, or do we go for Louisa's hurt? Do we tell the truth? We're going to tell the truth. Let's go for the truth. Louisa's hurt. I assume she's hurt. Louisa's hurt. Hurt? Stop mumbling, child. What kind of hurt? She's fallen. Out of a window. I saw her in the bushes from my window. I just wanted to ask you about her. Okay, so she's fallen. Out of a window. We just go for that again. And where is Louisa now? She went out the library window. I go and help her. I don't know where she is. So yeah, she went out of the library window. Quite directly. So I suppose she's in the grounds? Dear Lord in heaven! She takes a moment to cross herself. Sweet Mary and all the saints. The postman might see her. Okay, Matron might be big, but she can move when she wants to. I'm always telling Tabitha we push them too hard in the upper six. And then she's gone, pausing only to grab her medical bag. Okay, and then we've got the ill person here. Well, seems they really care about their prefects. I've never seen her run like that. Do you know Louisa well? What's actually wrong with you? How do you manage to get in here so often? Okay, what's wrong with you? Can we actually find out what's really wrong? What is actually the issue with you? No one seems to know. It's in my stomach. And it's not, ow, fair. Is Louisa really badly hurt? I don't know. She fell out of a window. She fell out of a window. Golly, that's quite some fall. Do you know her well? That's a good question. What, you mean Louisa Hardcastle? Do you think Louisa Hardcastle pays any attention to me? She doesn't even know I exist. It's not like I ever hit the ball. Okay, can you think why Louisa might have been unhappy? You must be bored. How do you get in so often? Yeah, do you know why she might have been unhappy? For her to jump out of a window? No clue. Maybe she missed a goal shot or something. Okay. How do you manage to get in here so often? Let's keep talking to you. I could tell you my secret, but it's a secret. Okay. Don't you ever want to get out of here? That's a good question. Sometimes. Then I do, sometimes, and it's worse out there, so I come back. Okay, you must be bored. You must be really bored in here. Pretty bored. I get by, annoying matron, and it's better than doing gym. But still. And then, are you very sore? Are you very sore? It's awful, Verity. It's like I've been in the trenches. Ow! Okay, matron's desk, the medicine cabinet, or leave the SAN. So the SAN is like the medical wing. I don't know why it's called the SAN, but okay. Let's go to the medicine cabinet. Matron keeps the serious medicines in a wonderful glass-fronted cabinet. She gets them mixed up in the pharmacy in the village. They're colourfully labelled with crisp little labels like jams. Okay, look at the bottles. Salicylic acid, carbolic acid, cod liver oil, yuck, arsenic, chloroform, the usual sorts of things. I'm glad they're safely under lock and key. Okay, matron keeps chloroform in the medicine cabinet. Okay, so these are things that we're learning. Okay, and then matron's desk. Matron's desk is punctiliously organised with papers, paper bandages, pencils, and so on. That goes quite fast. Oh my word, what are you doing? Okay, I'll take a paperclip. Let's grab a paperclip. I love paperclips. You can use it for your hair, to hold up your socks. Oh, the paperclips come up in the air in a long chain. So this is what matron does all day. Oh, she's made like a little chain. Okay. This will make a nice necklace. Work one free. Put it back. Okay, we can't walk out with the necklace because that's really obvious that we've nicked it. So work one free. Let's say, well, I bend one free and put the rest back. Okay, so now I've got one paperclip, which we could potentially use to like lockpick, could we not? Can we open up the medicine cabinet? Can we do that? Okay. Without warning, the door slams open and matron enters. She has Louisa slung over her shoulder like a dead deer. Get out of the way! Clear the way! The poor lamb needs a bed. Miss Mulligatawny is with them. She glares at me. Verity, this is not a spectator event. You should leave. Now. I hurry very, very quickly away. Okay. Right. So we know that, Louisa's in there. I'd only go there if I was feeling ill. Okay, so do we go back to the library? Oh, I meant to go to the school chapel for the morning service. Okay, let's do that. Although, who's that? Who's here? Fifi is here. Okay, that's fine. So Fifi's there. Nobody else is around. They want to go... Have they got time to go to the room for assembly? Do we go to the quad? Yeah, let's go to the quad. Let's head to the quad and we'll chat with Fifi. Less than 8 hours until the end of term. Okie dokie. In the middle of the quad stands a statue of Nun Jenny, founder and patron saint of the school. Fifi and Susan are here. There you are. Fifi pokes him in the shoulder. Hard. I've been looking for you, rat. But before Fifi can get going on a speech, little Susan races right in front of her. Oh, hello there.
Susan from the second is the kind of pipsqueak who holds your hand when she's talking to you.
Okay, I didn't catch her name there. Susan Mucklebush, was it? Excuse me. Oh, don't fret. I'll only be a moment. She's more or less jumping on the spot. Oh, Ronnie, isn't it exciting? What is? I don't know. What is? You big silly. It's the prize giving this afternoon, and then it's the end of term. I'm so nervous I'm sweating raindrops. You don't need to. It's actually raining. Why are you nervous? The prize givings aren't that exciting. I don't know if I'll even go. Maybe. Are they excited? The prize givings aren't that exciting. They're just like assemblies. That's stupid. You don't get trophies or badges at normal assemblies. I can't wait to see what I get. Okay, you might not win anything. I don't know if I'll even go. You might not win anything, or do we say Fifi was just telling me something? That cuts her off. You might not win anything. Let's go for that. You might not win anything. I never do. Well, of course you don't. It wouldn't be fair if you did. What do you mean by that? What do you mean? You're here on a scholarship. Everyone knows that. It means you've got a great big boffin brain in there, doesn't it? I don't know, does it? With that, she flounces away to bother someone else. Okay, and then back to Fifi. Where were we, Aimisham? But of course. Oh, I'll be Hermia and you'll be Bottom. Oh, right, a play. This is about the play. Okay, right, I see. This is about the play. Yes, this is about the play. Louisa might be dying. Fifi wants my part in the school play. Okay, hang on. But Miss Lemon chose the parts. Miss Lemon chose the parts. We can't change them. You can drop out. You can tell her you do not want the pressure. No, I want to be top. I want to be the thing or whatever position I've got in the play. And believe me, I want the pressure. It is simple. You will leave the school tonight and you will never come back. I shall be Hermia and you will be in the gutter. Like the rat. With that, she swivels and stalks away, nose raised to the sky. Miss Lemon appears from the school building. Okay, good hat. Good morning, girls. Ooh, Aurora, Habet, Aurora, and Ore. Let's get out of this rain.
I like Miss Lemon. She has the rare sparkle of real intelligence in her eyes.
Okay, she claps her hands. Service time. More girls are emerging from the school building, yawning and blinking. Okay, it is a bit weird that sometimes the bits are vocalised and some aren't. So I'm constantly talking over the poor voiceover person. Sorry. Okay, so Miss Fifi wants my part in the play. What did that quote mean? Follow them in. Well, let's go for that. Fifi wants my part in the play. Let's just say, Miss Fifi wants my part in the play. Verity, please. Can we discuss this after chapel, please? Miss Lemon takes mine deliberately and runs me into the chapel. Okay, so we are going into here. We've got no choice. Into the chapel, less than 8 hours. Okie doke. Right, so what's happening in the chapel? Fifi is here already too. Okay, right, we've done this bit before. So yeah, the rich tapestries. The walls are hung with tapestries. She's looked at each one. And, okay, yes, the girl carrying water. That was what we said earlier, where we could see somebody. A girl carrying water. The water girl is beautiful, but her bucket looks heavy. More girls are starting to come in. They're chattering, turning to hush whispers as they enter the hall. The service is about to begin. Okay, find a seat. Fifi Vaudeville sulking off to one side. Behind her, Susan Mucklebrush II is waving madly at me. Psst, Ronnie, over here. Natty's not here. I normally wake her up. Oh dear. And Bridget, of course, is up at the front. Okay, let's sit with excitable Susan, shall we? I slide in next to Susan. Thanks for sitting with me. I get a bit scared when the owl does her face. Susan still radiating as much energy as a small sun. What face? That's all right. Do you know Hardcastle at all? Let's go for that. Do you know Hardcastle at all? Of course I do, silly. She's my mother. What? Just then the great door opens and the owl appears. Miss Mulligatawny herself. Okay, she's called out. She swoops to a halt behind the lectern on the dais at the front of the hall. Good use of the word swoops. Could you call her an owl? Good morning, girls. We will begin with the school song On Your Feet. Okay, I attended assembly. Now, we've got a goal here. Can I make it through the whole assembly? So, is that our first goal? To make it through the entire assembly. So, okay. Your mother. Have you heard about Louisa? Look around. I'm going to say your mother, because what do you mean that she's your mother? That's nonsense. Your mother? Not my real mother, silly. My school mother. The owl casts a death stare across the hall. Okay, we're going to stand up. Get to my feet. Susan stands too and takes my hand. And now, Miss Lemon? Yes, Miss Mulligatawny. Miss Lemon begins to bang out the tune of Camp Down Races on the old school piano. Right. Today we gather with one heart, learn hard, work hard. Yep, okay, we'll join in. We'll do what we did before. The tune is annoying. Yeah, we've done this bit before. In a few years' time, we all must part, go our own which way. Fifi in the front row of us is singing 3 times louder than everyone else, determined to show off her voice. Okay, keep singing. For our whole lives, that they may be thorny, Keep singing. Come on, it's tough, but I keep going. We'll give thanks to our boarding school and Miss Mulligatawny. It's such a contrived rhyming song. Everyone sits down again. Right. Now, girls, I have something truly devastating to share with you all. Please brace yourselves. There will be tears. Susan grips my hand tightly. How exciting. Okay, okay, what do we do here? I don't want to shrink, because that makes us look very suspicious. Let's sit up. Just sit up nicely and pay attention. I try to sit a little higher. The rose window in the library, as enjoyed by Nun Jenny. The window that's graced the site since the 15th century. The stained glass window that is said to have been built by the magnificence of God himself. We've read this before. Is no more. Dun dun dun. There is a collective gasp around the hall. It has been destroyed. And Louisa Hardcastle in the upper six fell out of the frame. She may never play hockey again. From the front row, Bridget Cobble puts up her hand. Miss Mulligatawny, I think I know who smashed the window. Then, like something out of a nightmare, she turns to point at me. It was Verity. Okay, so we're back to kind of where we were before. We're sort of where we were before. So, is this the first run then? The first time we did it? Was that a full run of the game, but we just got caught and we were rubbish? And then this is our second attempt? I don't know. I'm a bit confused. Okay, me. I'm just going to look surprised. Me? Yes, Verity. You. Okay, I haven't even been to the library, because I did try and been to the library. Bridget? It's true, she wasn't there. At least I didn't see her, but you left your hockey stick behind. Her stick was on the library floor. It had glass in it. You're certain it was Verity's stick? The unlucky stick? Yeah, we did this before. Okay, I swear I wasn't there. You can't accuse me over a hockey stick. Let's go for that. You can't accuse me over a hockey stick. Anyone could have used my hockey stick. It doesn't prove a thing. Oh, Verity. No. The window in the library was crafted by Italian masters in the 15th century, Verity. Perhaps you would think you could take it apart and put it back together again. I'm innocent. Why would I smash a window? It is a good question. Why would I smash a window? Why would I smash a window? I like windows. Enough. This isn't a theatre. You will attend my office. Matron secures my arm with a chain-like grip. You heard the headmistress. To the tower. Oh no. Ronnie. Okay, so here we go. So, do we make it through the whole assembly? I'm not quite sure. So we drag back upstairs. So we've done this before as well. Less than 7 hours. Right, we'll wait here. Yep, she's going to come and see us. She swoops in. Here we are. Hello, this should be quick enough. Yeah, we did this before. Okay, right, let's see what happens. So, Miss Amersham, do you have something you wish to tell me? Yes. No. Sorry, miss. Yes, I do. Yes, I can explain everything. I'm only asking Verity for the truth. But if you lie, God is my witness, I will know. Lie me. Okay. I got to admit, yep. We've done this before. Did you or didn't you shove her through the window? We ever think about it? Give me a moment to think. Verity. Louisa jumped out of that window. Look, I didn't do it. I couldn't possibly hurt someone like that. Let's go for Louisa jumped out of that window. Louisa jumped out of that window. She smashed it herself. The owl's tone grows darker. Now, why ever would Louisa Hardcastle, this school's brightest star, choose to fall? Because no one liked her. I don't know. Some boring hockey-related reason. Which gets us 3 of those points. Because no one liked her? Let's go for that. Because no one liked her. She was mean and thick. Is that so? Louisa Hardcastle, daughter of Lord of Rothwell and heir to the Rothwell estate, intended to end her own life, her father is a lord, because she wasn't popular at school? She has real feelings. I don't know what's going on. I know what I saw. Okay, yeah, I know what I saw. There is no use protesting, Verity. Tell me, Verity, what does it say on the front of this school? I don't know. Oh, School for Promising Girls. Yeah, that one. It says School for Promising Girls. Exactly. I find myself asking myself, Verity, are you promising? And if so, then what exactly do you promise? I'm going to be a star. I'm going to be Prime Minister. I don't know, Miss Mulligatawny. I'm going to be Prime Minister. Our Prime Ministers are increasingly performing clowns, certainly, but I fear I know precisely what you are. You are not the kind of girl this school aims to produce. I'm here on a scholarship. You're going to expel me, but I haven't done anything wrong. Okay, let's go for I'm here on a scholarship. I'm here on a scholarship. I'm a success. And how are you spending this gift? Personally, Verity, I'm choosing to hope that you're guilty as sin. because otherwise you're as limp as they come. Quite frankly, the education board don't like it when we expel scholarship girls, but I think I have enough against you to satisfy even them. Your father will be here this afternoon for the prize giving. He will take you home as soon as he arrives. Until then, you can remain here, where you can do no more harm. Okay, but I'm innocent, I really am. I very much doubt that, and please, don't worry about your future. The factory town you came from will take you back, I'm sure. They can always employ another set of small fingers, or so I'm told. I'll put wait, what for? More of your spineless grovelling? You're a horrible woman. You can't do this, or alright, I'll go. Let's go for you can't do this. You can't do this. I feel my voice tightening. Excuse me. I said you can't do this. Oh, we're going to need a decency mug. It's got a rude word. I said you can't do this. I said this is nonsense. Or are you going deaf, miss? I'm going to go for are you going deaf, miss? We're getting a bit cheeky, but okay. Are you going deaf, miss? My fists are balling up. Oh, okay. Bloody hell, Verity, you really said that to her? Please, Papa, let me get through it. Oh, okay. Wibbly wobbly back we go. I am headmistress of this school. If I say you're expelled, then you are expelled. It is not a matter for discussion. Okay, you're a horrible old woman. I'm walking out of here and going to my class. You're not a matter for discussion. I'm just going to say that. I'm walking out of here and going to my class. Okay, we've gone to a bit silly. Okay, lovely. I'm losing my cool, and it feels good. And you can't stop me. Yes, Verity. Yes, that's the spirit I want to see. You won't get anything in this world if you don't stand for it. Fight for it, girl. Okay, I'll tear the place down. Fight or punch you in the nose. You're happy that I'm angry. I'll tear this whole place down. Let's go for that. I'm peeling down like an onion, and I'm out to make her cry. Every brick, every door and hinge. You need to survive. You need that to survive in the factory town you're going back to. I'm not going back. Yeah, let's put that. I'm not going back. Come on, you like that. I'm not holding back anymore. That's it, Verity. Just like that. Now then, get out of my office. And if I ever see you again, and you don't curse me to my face, why, I'll push you out of a window myself, unless you have something to say. Nothing, headmistress. You're a pompous windbag. You're a foul slug. Oh, what do we do here? We've got all a bit kind of fighty. We're all furious. I think we wouldn't go back down and go to nothing. Let's call her a pompous windbag. That's a fun insult. You're a pompous windbag. Yes. You're a louse. You're a disgusting beast. You're an inhumane autocrat. Oh, let's go for that. Because we're clever, and that's the kind of thing that we'd say. Inhumane autocrat. Very good. Keep it up. You're a putrescent boil. You're just insulting the head teacher. You putrescent boil. Splendid. Vile witch, cow dung, or a nasty hag. Oh, I mean, they're all quite good. You're a nasty hag. Okay, wonderful. Verity Amersham, you are expelled. Oh dear. Right. Okay, right. We've been booted out, have we? Okay, yours in disbelief. Character somewhat cheeky. Expulsions 2. And X. We didn't even get... Are these where we're supposed to get to? And we haven't even got to the prize giving bit. Right. Okay. So I think hang on. So if we go to restart, what happens? It's the Crock and Gamble pub. Alright, then stop your blubbering. I said this school in Lark wouldn't work out. And there it is. I was right. Okay, you think we should give up and go home, but I didn't do anything wrong. You were right. Yeah, but I didn't do anything wrong. No, I'm sure they just threw you out on your ear for the way you hold your fork. Honestly, Verity, when you're a pig in muck, you can't wear a wig. That's all there is to it. But you can leave these toffs to their troughs. Okay, but what about my future? Yeah, that's kind of important. Your future is still waiting for you. Same as rest of us. Come along, Oldham, oh. That's where he's from, by the way, Oldham. Oh, wait, hang on. Is there something you're not telling me? Well, that's not quite what happened, Verity. It was more like this. Okay, so the first attempt was a failure. It was a failed attempt. Although we weren't entirely telling the truth. Okay, so, yeah, so... Oh, hang on. Today's the day you bish the bucket. She smashes the window. She jumps out. Right, okay, here we go again. I'm going to have to act out more if I'm going to get out of this. Act out more. What does act out mean? Like, be troublesome and lie and sort of be a bit cheeky. Is that what that means? Okay, so up in the corner now, we are somewhat cheeky. 36 out of 100. A little cheek well applied can go a long way. So are we supposed to max that out possibly to maximum cheekiness or something? I don't really know. Okay, let me kind of fly through and we'll see if we get to any different points. But I think we're sort of doing more or less the same kind of a thing. So yeah, we can look out the window, we can look at the stick, we can look at the library, all that kind of stuff. So I think our first goal is to make it through the whole assembly. That's what we need to do. Because at the minute, we don't make it through the assembly. We get accused, and then we try and defend ourselves, and then we get hauled out up into the office. So I think first things first, we need to try and get through that assembly. So let's try to get to the assembly again, but maybe, I don't know, do things a little bit differently possibly. I'm not quite sure. Let's see what happens as we just kind of, make our way through back to that same point. Okay, so I've done things a little bit differently up here in the library. So I've looked out of the window and we've kind of shouted down to Louisa, who is in one of the rose bushes, but she's okay. So shouted down a few times, gone, are you okay? And she's kind of just gone at us in a kind of an obvious I'm in pain kind of a way. So we've done that a little bit differently, and now we're looking at her hockey stick. We can throw it out of the window. So shall we do that? Toss the stick out of the window. Let's do that, shall we? That gets us some of these points. You want this back, Louisa? Tee-hee. It sails through the open window. Okay, does it land on her? Yeah, there she is, look. Her feet just sticking out the rose bushes. Gosh, did that hit her? Just then, the library door creaks open. Cripes! Verity. Oh, this is a bit different. Okay, so Bridget, this isn't what it looks like. Louisa fell out of the window. Okay, so if we hang around in the library too much, she comes in. Okay, right, what does that mean? One knockout. Louisa bullied. Oh, okay. This isn't what it looks like. Or Bridget or Louisa fell out of the window. I'm going to go for Bridget. Verity. This isn't what it looks like. This isn't what it looks like. Oh, it isn't. Get her over to the window. We can't push her out as well. Definitely not. Oh, good. Though I don't really know what it looks like. I mean, I can see the window's broken, but I don't know what to make of that. What are you doing here anyway? I'm getting a book. Yeah, I mean, that does make sense. It is the library. Did you? I didn't do anything. She tripped and fell. Louisa smashed the window with one swing. Let's go for that. We'll do that. Louisa Hardcastle. She's got a jolly hard swing, it's true. She once broke my glasses. I had to stick them back together with a splint and a bandage. What hockey stick? The hockey stick went out with her. Went out with her. She was all tangled up in it. Bridget shakes her head sadly. Anyway, I'm glad you're alright, Ronnie. Why wouldn't I be? Why wouldn't I be alright? And people say I'm short-sighted. I'm going to get my book now because I really don't know what's going on. Neither do I. She turns away and goes over to one of the shelves. Do you want to look out of the window, peek out through the hole, leave the library? Okay, I'm going to peek out through the hole again. The hockey stick is lying where it hit her. Is there someone down there? Oh, this looks like a corker. Bridget pulls a book from one of the shelves. I've not read this one before, but I have a feeling I'm going to love it. Okay, what book did you choose? What book did you choose? Spirit Wrappings by T.E. Rossington. Something light. Sounds weird. You shouldn't judge a book by its title, you know. A lot of books have very stupid names. Take Middlemarch. It's a very good story, but it's not set in the middle of March at all. See you in chapel, Verity. With that, Bridget trots quickly out of the room. Okay, what if we look out of the window again? Louisa, yep, she's still there. Oh, now we can just browse the shelves. Okay, despite the shelf label saying Vern and Christie, there are no exciting books here at all. A Dalliance in the City, The Fall of Lord Farce, Sir Ourang Outang. Let's go for that. What's that about? I find myself distracted by the opening of Sir Ourang Outang by Geoffrey Milner. Gentle reader, I present this tale of a brutish ape, knighted, as instructive of the moral danger of a natural selection. What on earth does any of this mean? Suddenly there comes a shout from the garden below. By the living Christ and all his concubines! Okay, toss the book out the window, look who's outside, stay back. I think possibly we should stay back. Stay back, I don't want to be seen. Can we peek out through the hole? I look out. Verity, Amersham! Oh, crumbs. It was Louisa. Oh, bother, I've been caught already. It was Louisa. What does Louisa have to do with anything? Look in the rose bush. Look in the rose bush. In the rose bush? Why'd I go looking in a rose bush? Are you out of your mind, girl? Louisa might have been. Will you just look? I'm not being silly. Will you just look? Okay, go on. Miss Mulligatawny paced over to the bushes, then shrieks. Oh dear God, but it's just as the fortune teller predicted. Louisa, get up, girl, please, get to your feet. Just then she reaches down and retrieves the hockey stick. Yours, I believe. Bloodied. Gardener! Gardener! Who's Gardener? After a moment, a young man runs up from a shed in the corner of the grounds. Oh, it is Will Gardner, the groundskeeper. Okay. He's called Gardner and he is the gardener. Yes, miss. Get matron, now. Is that? Will seems rooted to the spot. Matron, now! Yes, right, I'm going. Will races inside. They've forgotten about me, so I lean back inside. Chapel, Verity, now! She stomps inside. Okay. I can explain about the stick. I would like that very much, I think. Chapel, Verity, now. Okay, right. Make a run for it or to the chapel then. Where do we run to? There's no point making a run for it. That makes us look super guilty. To the chapel then. Time for assembly and public humiliation. Okay. And we could go anywhere. We could go anywhere. We don't have to go to the chapel. We could go to Mulligatawny's. We could go to the quad. We could go to the chapel. Natty's going to be there already. What if we go to the grounds? What if we go there? Louise went pretty quiet. Is she out cold? Let's go there. Let's head to the grounds. Less than 8 hours. Yeah, let's not follow what we're supposed to do. It's built on Mars of open rolling farmland. We might as well be atop an alpine mountain or on the surface of the moon. The gardener is here, quietly weeding. Well, he's handsome, I suppose, in a rather helpless sort of a way. Okay, so there's Will. Louisa's feet are still upwards. She's not got out of the thing yet. Talk to Will, the rose bushes, the path to the village. I mean, the rose bushes. The gardener quietly but firmly grabs me by the arm. He'd best not go in there. Why not? Why not? There's wounded in there. You shouldn't disturb the body. The gardener clips and trims, but he keeps looking over at the broken roses. She's not dead. Ah, you sure? Oh, praise be. Okay, keep talking to you. Okay, nice bushes. Aye, if people would leave him alone. The gardener goes back to his gardening. Someone should do something for that girl. Someone, should. Okay. How old are you? 23. Right. Yeah. Gotta be 23 to work here. That's suspicious. I don't think you are 23. And how old are you really? Because that's obvious. Told you. 23. The gardener takes a moment to snip and prune the roses, as though oblivious to the girl lying within them. Okay. How long have you worked here? I'm trying to remember if I've seen much of you. Me? Well, since me governor gave it up. The war did for him, like all the others. Your governor? Me da. Okay, right, you must have one too. Okay, of course I do, yes. Well then. The gardener whistles as he digs. I got gardening to do now and plenty of it, miss. He goes back to his digging. Suddenly the school gate flies open and matron strides out onto the lawn. Amersham, get away. Louise is in the bush, matron. Good God, protect these foolish girls. Matron smashes into the depths of the rosebush where Louisa lies. Can you carry her upstairs? You just watch me, girl. Matron hefts the groaning and broken Louisa over her shoulder like she was a sack of coal. I think she'll come back for you. Without another word, Matron stomps back inside the school building. The path to the village, follow Matron. The path to the village leads to the road, and the road leads to the village. Oh, and then I clicked, but I unfortunately missed whatever that said. We could just run away? We could just leave, but that's going to make us look even guiltier. So yeah, I can't leave. I can't run away. That would be naughty. Do we just hang around outside? It's not raining. Let's pass some time here. 10 minutes idle by. In my first year, Louisa was my school mother. She was meant to show me around, look after me, darn my stockings. She made me do her laundry and her copying. She still does. Okay, so she's not a very nice person. Right, okay, she's a bit of a bully. Look through my pockets. I'm always sticking stuff in my pockets. Papa says I'm a kleptomaniac or kelpomaniac or something. Let's see. Just Sir Orangutan. Do we need to kill some time? I don't know. Let's do something else. Let's go back inside. I should be in the chapel. Okay, so if we run to the chapel, everybody's there. Everybody's in the chapel. Okay. But do we go to the chapel? I'm going to run in. Let's run in late, shall we? Or this is what we tend to get accused. But we'll see what happens. The whole school has squeezed itself in like sardines. The headmistress gasps as I enter. All heads turn to look at me. Verity, Amersham. There's a momentary pause. Matron, get her! Yes, Miss Mulligatawny. Wait, what's going on? I'm so sorry I'm late. Sorry I'm late. That's the least of your worries now. You heard the headmistress. To the tower. Oh, botherations. Okay, fine. We're back in the tower again. We shouldn't have gone in. We shouldn't have gone into the chapel. We should have hid somewhere. Or stayed and read our book in the rain. Okay, yep, here we go. Wait in silence. Time ticks by. The door flies open. She comes in. And we have this big long chat. Okay, right. Back we go to chatting to the headmistress. Right. Okay, we have a little bit of a change here. So now the game is telling us that we can use that button there to auto-play using previous choices. And the choices in green are the ones we took before. But in this situation, we've only got the one choice. So, yeah, we could hold to fast replay. Okay, that's quite handy. Okay, so we can say, Okay, so we fly through. Right, so now we're back to where we were before. So I did it. You can kick me out now. Louisa jumped out the window. Who's Louisa Hardcastle again? Let's go for that one because it's cheeky and it gets us cheekiness points. Louisa Hardcastle is the senior prefect. We'll be sending to Tibworth tomorrow to have her back braced. She jumped out the window. I can explain. Can I see her? Okay, can I see her, maybe? Can I see her? Under the circumstances, I hardly think that would be a good idea. You might try to finish the job. I saw you at the window, my dear. I heard a scream and ran to check. Ran up 3 flights of stairs to look, did you? Doesn't the window in your room look out over the garden? Yes, but that's not where the scream came from. Let's go for that. So you went upstairs and saw... I think I saw someone fall. Okay, I think I did. I found your hockey stick lying in the bush. Blood-stained. My stick? No, it's hers, isn't it, Louisa's? My stick? It was Louisa's stick. Your stick. The unlucky stick. I can tell the captain's stick when I see a young lady. Someone stole my stick yesterday. Although we are lying to her. It's a lie, of course. You reported this to Miss Colic then, I suppose. It's funny, because I think if you had, Miss Colic might have mentioned it. Miss Colic doesn't notice me. Yeah, we shouldn't lie to her, actually. Come now. That's not the standard of tuition we provide here at the old nunnery, Verity. Everyone here is special. Let's not waste more time on pretences, shall we, dear? Okay, she jumped. Is there anything I can say to convince you? I don't know what to say. Louisa jumped. Let's go for that. The owl's tone grows darker. Okay, right, yeah, we've done this before, but let's go for some boring hockey-related reason. That's what I don't care about. Maybe her bully wasn't offling properly. Really, Verity, must you display the fact you've learned nothing here quite so brazenly? Tell me, Verity, what does it say on the front of the school? Let's go for the cheeky option. Abandon all hope, you enter here. No, Verity. Although I'm pleased you know your Dante, of course. It says school for promising girls. And I find my ass asking, why are you promising? Here we go. What do you promise? I'll do better next time. Promise? Okay. Percy and Verity, I'm choosing to you're guilty as sin. Okay. Hang on a minute. Yeah, we did all this before. We saw all this. And... okay. Right. Can we get out of this? I'm not entirely convinced we can. Let's go through many options. Let's go through the angry ones. We've gone to a bit wayward. Okay. Oh, we can chuck our book at her. Oh, let's do that. Let's get rebellious and throw a book at her. There we go. I raise Sir Orangutan and Amersham. Throw that and you are gone. I think we're gone already, aren't we? I think we're going to have to go and do another run of this. Throw it, damn it. Take this. I hurl Sir Orangutan at Miss Mulligatawny. She ducks smartly aside. The... whatever that is, whooshes out of the window behind her. That's it. Did you feel the fire in your belly? Now then, get out of my office. And if I ever see you again, and you don't curse me to my face, why, I'll push you out a window myself, unless you have something to say. I could go, you're enjoying this. You're enjoying this nonsense. Tomorrow, once you're gone, with the grant money still in the school's ledger, but one for your body to feed, that I will enjoy. Okay, and then we can just go through the insults again. Okay, let's just fling some insults at her. Okay, perhaps unsurprisingly, we've been expelled again. But do you know what? The game is called Expelled, so I'm taking this as a good thing. Yeah, we're doing very well at this game. In a game called Expelled, we've been expelled 3 times. We are doing so well. But okay, right, here we go. Let's go and give it another go and see how we get on our, 4th attempt, possibly? Oh, hang on. There's something a little bit different here. We have a different newsletter, a Tryst of Fate. Beloved team captain Louisa Hardcastle is the belle of the upper 6, beloved by her teammates, but does she have another beau? We're not ones to gossip, but the whisper is that Hardcastle's early morning exercise in the grounds of the school have been getting earlier and earlier, and she's not doing them alone. Where there's smoke, there's often fire. Oh, hang on. Out in the grounds. With maybe the gardener? Possibly? Okay, so, Verity Amathum, you're getting expelled today. So she's trying to get us expelled. And then she hurled herself out of the window. So she's trying to get us expelled. There we go. So out she goes. Yahoo. I mean, it's bold. It's bold and a bit bonkers. I mustn't be seen. She jumped out of the window. Okay, I mean, again, we're kind of back to where we were before. So, right, let's see what we can do this time round then. Let's just sort of, play it through and see what happens and if anything different pops up. Ah, right, okay, we've picked up the hockey stick that we thought was hers, but now we've realised that it's our stick. Okay, I'd know it anywhere. She stole it. The rotter used my stick. Okay, so she stole it. Okay, she stole it. She must have stolen it from the gym locker. Why should she steal my hockey stick? If they find this here, won't they think I smashed the window with it? Okay, we need to hide it somewhere. Let's hide the stick somewhere. I need to hide this. Under a chair, behind a bookshelf, just drop it. Okay, behind a bookshelf, that'll do. I can probably slide it behind one of these and pick it up later. Okay, Austen to Dostoevsky, Dickens to Nietzsche, or Poe to Verne. Verne wrote exciting sci-fi things. Let's do that. Only the weird girls read these books. Perfect. Now, I better do the same myself. Don't want anyone finding me in here. Ah, but then we've got you. Okay, right. So Bridget comes back in. So we can say, right, Bridget. And she can go Verity. This isn't what it looks like. Or I'm not here. That's a bit suspicious, but I'm just going, I'm not here. I'm not here. Goodness, aren't you? Mirrors, is it? No, you're dreaming. Let's just do this show. We're going to be a bit naughty. No, you're dreaming. Oh, am I? Matron says I sleepwalk sometimes. Funny sort of dream, this. You should sleepwalk back to bed. Let's do that. Back to bed. No, thank you. I came to get a book. Although if Matron thought she saw you here, you get a demerit all the same, even though you aren't. Okay. Haven't you noticed the window? No, don't draw attention to that. I'm confused. Demerits don't bother me. That's like a telling off, like losing points or whatever, isn't it? Demerits don't bother me. No, I suppose after a while they're just another thing to collect. I collected blue stones once, but there were too many, so I couldn't finish. Bridget looks at the window, seeming to notice it for the first time. Say, did you just... did I what? Did I what? You know, did you break it? Me? No, it was Louisa. Yeah, it was Louisa who smashed it. It's really important you remember that. Louisa Hardcastle? Is she here? I don't see her. I think you did it because you are here. Let me show you Louisa. Okay, let me show you Louisa. Come over here. I suppose I want to see. Bridget shuffles over to the window. Okay, are we going to dob her in? Okay, mind the edges. Okay, so don't get cut on the glass or whatever. Mind the edges, they're sharp. Good point. He. Oh, very good. Bridget sticks out her head and begins to scream uncontrollably. Ah! Are you alright? Stop that. Are you having a fit? Or we can just run away. Are you alright? But Bridget can't hear me. She keeps on screaming. It's like her brain is broken. Arrgh. Okay. Before someone... I put a hand over her mouth. I grab her mouth with one hand, but she's gone wild. She bites me, drawing blood. Ow! What's wrong with you? Ah! Then the library door slams open. Aha! It's Matron. Amersham! Ah! What you doing to this poor girl? Bridget, please stop. I swear I didn't do anything. Matron, thank goodness it's Louisa. I didn't do anything. Let's go for that, because I didn't really. She started screaming. I don't know why. Louisa! Bridget feigns. Matron seems to notice the window for the first time. By the saints and all her little babies. Amersham, this time you've gone too far. I really didn't do anything. It was Louisa, it's hard to explain. It was Louisa. Louisa Hardcastle, Pride of the Six, a likely story. I think you should explain yourself to Miss Mulligatawny in her office. Oh no. Am I going to get a prize? The prize giving. My pa will be so excited. He's coming all the way from Oldham to see. To the tower. Oh, botherations. She pretty much lifts me off the ground and out of the door. Okay. Are we back over here again? We can't go anywhere else. Okay, right, to the tower we go, but this time we're there early in the day. Marvellous. Okay, we're back again talking to the headmistress. Hello there. Do you have something you wish to tell me? Yes. Yes, I do. I can explain everything. I'm sure you will. Yep, here we go. So, here we go. Don't be crude, child. Did you or didn't you shove her through a window? I mean... ... Give me a moment to think. She gets cross. I did it. You can kick me out now. Louisa jumped. Who's Louisa? Okay, Louisa jumped out of the window. She smashed it herself. Okay, so why would she do it? I don't know. Why would I know? Tell me, Verity, what does it say? Oh, crikey. Okay, we're back to doing all these things again. Okay, we don't get extra kind of sort of naughty points for doing these answers anymore, the ones we've picked. They're just not a thing anymore. Okay, right, let's go through all these again. We might possibly pick up a few more of these points, dearie me. Right, we can all see how well that went, so let's give it another go. Okay, so we're kind of aware of what's happened previously somehow, so we're thinking if Bridget screams, Matron will come immediately. So I think, yeah, we're kind of remembering what happened in sort of previous runs of the story or something. I'm not quite sure, but okay, let's grab the stick. Let's pick the stick up, because this is kind of key, isn't it? So there you go. It's our stick. She stole it. Yep, absolutely. Right, let's try and hide it, please. So, right, hide the stick. Splendid. Okay, hide it behind a bookshelf. Yeah, do that. That can go to there. That's all fine. Okay, right, now it's hidden. She comes in. Okay, but then we just want her to go away. So turn around and walk away. Let's just try and make her go away. Turn around and walk away. But I'm here to get a book. Bridget looks at the window, seeming to notice it for the first time. Did you just? Okay. Before you get your book, look out here, or don't think, just leave. Okay. All right. I will. I'll just get my book and go. Okay. And we are going to do the same thing. We're going to leave the library. I better go in quickly before anyone else shows up. Bye, Verity. Okay. Right. We've not been caught. We've not been caught there, which is good. Do we just go back? Oh, there's a classroom now. Aya, Mrs. Aya has a dark, dimly lit chamber of a classroom. Do we just go back to our room? I think I can get back to bed before Matron does the knocking up. Oh yeah, let's go back. Be back in bed. Let's go and do that. So yeah, try and creep back into bed. I hurry into my room and close the door, collapsing back against it. Phew. Right, this is brilliant. Okay, we're back to kind of where we were. Nat is still asleep. Right, our bunks, view out the window and the door. Right, this is more positive. This is better because now we're back in bed, so Matron can't go, it was you, because we can prove that we're in bed. Okie dokie, right, this is better. Oh, right, apparently we have a book of secrets. It's under our pillow, and that's where we log everything that we hear, all the kind of rumours and hearsay and gossip and everything we note in a book. Oh yeah, let's have a read through. It's wrapped in a dust jacket from an old novel to keep it safe. Let's see now. This account begins in sadness, an unborn child lost by its mother-to-be falling down the stairs, but from that tragedy something wonderful unfolds, so persist, dear reader, just as that would-be mother did. Wait, what? This isn't my filth book. This is... I flipped to the title page. Death is a Door by Rosalind Walsh. Hang on, where's our book then? Where's my notebook gone? Brf, okay. Let's wake Natty up. Good morning, Natty. As a walloper's Nat bangs her head. Okay, right, stop, don't. It's only me, Nat. Ronnie. Had the most awful dream. Ronnie, why can't I see you? Have I gone blind? Is this a final indignity? You've got your eye mask on. You've got a mask on. Ah, of course, silly me. I thought I was buried in a pile of bodies. Oh, not the bodies again. It's not normal, Natty. They haunt me, Ronnie. It's gruesome, but I will try to rise. Natty leans out to look up at me with a frown. Ronnie, darling, where are my slippers? Okay, well, we've done this before. They're under the bed. It's fine. Yeah, there we go. Where would you be? The head's office. Let's do that. I'm a perfect model. Okay. Let's pull her out from under the bed. There we go. Do the right thing. It's, yeah, why we leave her under there? Right. There we go. Splendid. So she's back out from under there. And what's happening there? She's capable of knotting herself into a ball. Oh, she can't get dressed properly. At least they're warm, your stockings. They are not warm. They're filled with holes. And I have no schoolmother to fix them, as you know. Oh, that's a bit sad. Right, let's have a chat with her. Let's have a chat with her and just see what we can do. Because, yeah, we're talking about stockings at the minute. And I don't know if that's going to help us figure out what's going on with the whole sort of window jumping incident. But, yeah, let's have a chat with you anyway. Hi. Ah, right. This is quite good news. So the matron's just knocked on our door and we are in our room. Okay, that's quite good. So now she's expecting us in the chapel. But I think if we go, we can then say, well, it wasn't us. Because we were in bed. Matron saw us. So I think maybe we could try and play that card and possibly get through the whole assembly. Maybe this time, because we haven't had much luck so far. So let's see if we can play that card and try and get through the assembly. Okay, we're at the point where we're chatting with Fifi and she wants our part in the play. And we can just say, you can have the part. So maybe to get her on side, possibly, let's do that. Let's go, do you know what? I'm not that bothered. You can have my part in the play. It's all good. Since in me so much do you can have the part, I've got my eye on higher things. Well then, good. Okay, I gave the part of Hermia to Fifi. So that bring our score down, possibly. With that, she swivels and stalks away, nose raised to the rafters. Okay, phew, or the lines of pews. We sit in these pews for assembly and prize giving and Sunday service. There's a lot of scratched in graffiti. Okay, right, be seated. Fifi Vaudeville has gone off to sulk. Natty is slumped in a corner. Okay, let's sit with Natasha. Let's sit with our buddy. There we go. I slided next to Natasha. We will hold hands. It is more godly that way. Okay, if it keeps raining, maybe Jim will be called off. Is it really? I don't know, if it keeps raining, Jim will be cut off. It will stop. I am sure of this. And then, right, here we go. So everyone comes in. Miss Mulligatawny's coming in. Good morning, girls, with the school song. Here we go. We're not going to do this bit. Hang on, look around. What happens if we do that? I glance around the other faces. Everyone's here and on their feet, except Louisa, of course. Now, Miss Lemon, yep, do the school song. This is fine, yep. Flick through a Bible. We should possibly stand up. Let's flick through a Bible. Okay, there must be hundreds of these in this room, like bricks in a wall where everyone's singing away. Natty nudges my arm. Look over there, do you see? Right, okay, yeah, pointing at one of the walls with the tapestry. So, okay, what are we looking at? The tapestry moved. I think we have rats. Okay, so stand up. Can we then look at the thing? Can we look at it? Yeah, everyone sits down. Oh, stand up, sit down. Right, devastating news. There will be tears. Oh, yawn. Shrink into my pew, make an announcement. Oh, can I yawn? I'm going to shrink into our pew. I slide down a little lower, wishing I had a hat to hide my face. The rose window in the library, as enjoyed by, all that stuff, is no more. It has been destroyed. Okay, Bridget puts her hand up. I encountered Verity Amersham in the library this morning. Okay, stamp my foot. Bridget, no. Bridget, no. Bridget, no. You can't accuse me over a hockey stick. Why would I want to smash the window? Okay, she's not saying anything about the hockey stick, so let's go for that. Why would I want to smash the window? I like the window, it's pretty. Stop! Fifi is suddenly on her feet. But where is Louisa? Okay, Louisa Hardcastle. She looks around. She arranged to meet with Amersham this morning in the library. Okay, we've seen this bit before. Fifi races out by the stars. Oh no, don't tell me we've done this again. Louise is upside down in a bush outside. I think she fell out of a window. The room is agog with chatter. Matron, get this girl to my office immediately. I can't even get past the first bit. Okay, right, let's try again to get out of this by talking, although I don't think it's going to work. Okay, so Miss Mulligatawny is saying that Bridget has seen us up in the library with our hockey stick, which is a bit weird because I thought we'd hidden that, but maybe she saw us hiding it, possibly, I don't know. So yeah, she's now saying you were there with your hockey stick. However, can we go for I was asleep in my room, and then maybe Matron can help out with that? Okay, hang on a minute. Is that going to work? But I was in bed when Louisa fell. Let's go for that. I was in bed when Louisa fell, but I was in bed. I already told you Bridget saw you. Tell me, Verity. Oh, okay. Hang on a minute. Right, we're back on this loop again. Okay, I think maybe... Oh, hang on. Matron's come back. Pardon me, Miss Mulligatawny. Louisa's very dazed, but she was able to speak a few words. She says Amersham did it, pushed her through the window, tried to kill her. Thank you, Matron. You can go. Okay, right, where were we? Okay. She's lying. Let's go for that. She's lying. Yeah, Louisa Hardcastle is not one with brains enough to lie, sadly enough, especially the state she's in. Okay, she's definitely lying? Can we try... Oh, so I take it there's some enmity between you girls. No, I know she's a vile creature. No, we're good friends. She's a vile creature. You didn't like her. I see. So there was motive then. I think she's trying to get me expelled. I think we've done that before. It's the only explanation, really. The school hockey captain... Okay, we've seen this before. Okay, right, Oh, Louisa and I were lovers. Do you know what? We've done the other two. Let's throw that card, shall we? Let's do that. They were lovers. I jilted her, and she's out for revenge. For your soul's sake, Verity, I hope that filthy mouth nonsense is not true. I mean, yeah, in the 1920s, saying that would be scandal. I would not have nature's rules broken under my own roof. I understand that sapphic relations do occur in schools, but not in my schools. My girls are as celibate as the nuns who founded this place. You can't keep love down, miss. It springs up like weeds in a ruin, or mould in a bathroom, and in both cases, we use bleach to prevent it. Oh dear, quite frankly, the education board don't like it when we expel scholarship girls. Okay, right, yeah, we're out of here again. We've got to do all the things. Hang on a minute, we're not going to chuck a book at her. Right, here we go, let's go and get expelled again. Right, there we go, expelled again. Expulsion number 5. Brilliant, we are doing tremendously well. I think what we're supposed to do is just keep playing through the game again and again and again, and we learn a little bit about various things each time, and then on the next playthrough we can use that knowledge to do things a little bit differently. Like now we know we can hide the hockey stick, that kind of a thing. So I think that's what we're supposed to do each time, but I'm not quite sure how many times we have to kind of do all this stuff. I don't know. I mean, we haven't even got to the prize giving yet. That's kind of like the end of the day, isn't it? So we haven't even got that far. So I'm going to give it one last shot just to see if we can at least get through the sort of assembly type thing. I'm not quite sure how we can, but just possibly not even going to it. Maybe we can just hide out in our room or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'll see what I can do. But yeah, I think maybe we're not going to see a conclusion to this, because I think, yes, the whole idea is you keep looping round again and again and again, and eventually we figure out what's going on. But let's give it one more go, shall we, and just see if we can make it through the assembly at least. Okay, hang on a minute. Already this is a little bit different. So it says they found my stick. So maybe we should hide it in a different area of the library. Maybe that's what we need to do, so they can't find it, so they can't say it's our stick. And also, we've got another little kind of checklist item over here now. Did my filth book get swapped with Death is a Door? So maybe, do we need to try to find Death is a Door up in the library and then get our book back? Maybe that's what we're supposed to do as well. But okay, right, so let's do the hockey stick thing. So yeah, pick it up. Right, this is fine. Yep, it's our one. That's fine. She stole it. Okay, right, let's hide it then. So hide the stick behind a bookshelf. That makes sense. Let's put it, I don't know, Austin to Dostoevsky? That one? Perfect. Now better do the same myself. I don't want anyone finding me in here. Right, then she comes in. Cripes. Okay, Verity. Okay, this isn't what it looks like. Oh, it isn't? Right, can we just go? I have to go right now. Can we just walk off? Can we just leave? I have to go right now. Alright, but you don't have a book. I already am out of the door. Okay, so we can just leave. We just go, and do you know what? I'm not hanging around. And our thing is hidden. The hockey stick is hidden in a different place. Oh, yes, look, there's different things. There's different things popping up. Okay, the school gate is locked until Al comes into school. Okay, right, let's go back to our room then. Go back to our room, try and hide out in bed, do all that kind of stuff. Okay, hang on. I think we might have made it to the end of the assembly. Yes, we have. Okay, we've completed one thing. So we got to the assembly and then we sat next to, I can't remember her name, is Bridget. We sat next to Bridget there and had a chat with her, and we just kept quiet. We didn't say anything. We mimed them, sort of, the song that everyone was singing, and we said we liked Bridget's bow, and we had a nice chat with her, And then, yes, Mulligatawny stood at the front and said, oh, the thing is broken. And we don't know anything about it. And that was kind of it. So she said, okay, come and talk to me in my office if we need to, if anybody knows anything. So now I think we've got through the first thing. Okay, right, there we go. And it only took 14,000 attempts and a really long video to get there. Okay, so how about then? I didn't see what else was happening. I didn't read the other stuff, so I don't quite know what's going on. But okay, stall Fifi, follow Fifi, matron, can the window be fixed, or follow Bridget? Okay, let's talk to matron. Can the window be fixed? I shouldn't have thought so, and even if it was, it wouldn't be the same. God made that window. Okay, right, so matron stomps off. Okay, Natty nods once to the altar before she turns and leaves the hall. I'm going to find who smashed that window, and I'll let them have it. She rushes away, and the place is quiet. Okay, right, can we look at the tapestries? Can we go and look at the girl carrying water? Look behind it, yes. What's behind it? Because we know that that was moving at some point. So yeah, look behind it. What is there? I pull back one edge of the tapestry to find an old fireplace. Okay, look in the fireplace. It's a large hearth big enough to hold a travelling trunk. It doesn't look like it's been used in years. There isn't even a grate. It seems to open directly to a chimney from below. Okay, stick my head in the fireplace, call down the chimney. Hello! There's no echo. My voice disappears in the dark. Okay, let the tapestry drop. I'll let it fall again. Oh, okay, right. So we've just had a look. So there is a fireplace there. I want to go and stick my head in something else. Oh, botherations. Okay, I feel like we should have possibly stuck our head into the sort of fireplace thing to have a look around. But okay, we can't do that now. Oh, bother. Okay, so now what do we do? I think maybe let's go to the potting shed and have a chat with the gardener, because we haven't spoken to them much. Who is that? Oh, Louisa's out there, as is Fifi. But we're not going to go there. Let's go to the potting shed and talk to Will. There we go. Let's go and have a chat with you. Okay, this is quite good. We've not been found out yet. The gardener shed is tucked out of sight from the main school. Okay, knock on the door. Then the door opens and a face appears. Girls aren't allowed in here, miss. The door closes again. Oh, okay, look through the window. I cut my hands against the glare and peer in. The gardener is inside with his feet upon a table and a cap over his eyes. No, he's not. He was stood at a table just then. Keep looking. I peek in. He's so lazy. Okay, can we try the door? The door opens easily and I step inside. The gardener looks up as I come in, frowning prettily. Miss? Okay, did you know there's a girl lying in your flower bed? Shells of clutter leave the potting shed. I think we need to leave her there because she'll just dob us in. So, okay, shelves of clutter. Every wall of the shed is lined with shelves, and every shelf is packed with clutter. Choppers, loppers, pots, pans, forks, spades, gloves, bulbs. How does he find anything in here? Don't touch, miss. There's a lot in here that'll hurt you. On one lower shelf is a green metal helmet. Okay, that's a bit weird. Look at the helmet. It feels like green metal, but touching it feels like leather. Leave that, won't you? It's Madar's. Take something off the shelves. Talk to Will. Leave the potting shed. Okay, talk to Will? Oh, okay. We've been through this before, and we did the how old are you thing. Yeah, he's 23, but he's not 23. How old are you really? Yeah, we'll do all this stuff. We've done this chat. Okay, so we have a chat with him, and he kind of just kicks us back out and says, okay, fine, cheerio, now go back to your lessons. So we can carry on talking to him, but I think we've kind of exhausted that. So let's leave the potting shed. The place smells of rotten mud. I slip gratefully out into the sunshine. Okay, so back we go to the school. Okay, so where do we go next? Apparently it's time for geometry, so possibly should we go to the classroom? It's going to take us 7 minutes to walk there, but okay, 6 hours until the end of term. Let's have a bit of a stroll then and see what happens in the class. The girls of the fourth have already filed in and taken their places. They sit in silent rows like military gravestones. Verity Amish, sorry, there's Mrs. Eyre. Okay, she looks a bit serious. And she's as vicious as cut glass. You are late. Okay, I'm sorry, miss. Sorry, I was talking to the gardener for ages. Sorry, we'll not educate you. It won't happen again. Although it probably will. What a meaningless platitude. Sit. I sit behind my school desk, but I got some kind of good student points because I attended a lesson. Verity Amish, Miss Mulligatawny wants to see you. What have I done, matron? What have I done? Be quiet, girl. Excuse me, Miss Amish is learning mathematics, so she needs to come now. Okay, I'm going to stand up. Let's get ready. All right, yeah. She does not need to come now. She also will not. You may go. I'm not going anywhere without the girl. Oh, crikey. Okay, sit down. I sit quietly back down as these two have an argument. Matron, my apologies. I was imprecise when I spoke to you. I meant you will go. Matron stares at Mrs. Eyre. Mrs. Eyre stares at Matron. Matron leaves, muttering grumpily. Okay. Attend to your work, please, children. Okay. Thank you, miss. Thank you, miss. Do not thank me. She will have you once the lesson is finished. Okay, right. So let's see what happens after the lesson. Although, hang on. Corner of the workbook. Right, what is this? What's been sent? Take Nat's note. I grab the note. Read it. What was all that about? Yeah, we're going to pretend that we don't know. Take out your Euclid and turn to chapter 6. Okay, right, let's fly through this then, because this is going to be like a lesson-y thing. So let's do what we're supposed to do and try and get out the other end. Okay, the lesson is done. It turns out that our roommate Natty knows about the book that we keep under our pillow, which is very intriguing. So let's leave here. So file out with the others. Okay, but now where do we go? Because we're going to get got, aren't we? We're going to get dragged back up to Mulligatawny's den. So where can we go? Where are we supposed to go? I don't want to go and see Louisa. Don't want to go to the chapel. Do we just kind of hang out in the quad or whatever? Let's go and do that possibly. Let's go and hang around over there for a bit. Okay, we can have a chat to a statue. That's fun. There we go. A pregnant nun statue, which is intriguing. Oh, hang on a minute. It's talking. Hang on a minute. Are we not too tired? Oh, you have no idea. It's exhausting when I sit down. My back hurts. Her bulge is quite visible. Hang on a minute. The statue can talk? Her hands. What does that mean? One hand is open but cupped, as though ready to grab God by the belt buckle. Okay, oh right, and they put things in her hand. Okay, right. Put something into the statue's hand. Do you know what? Can we put... It'd be wizard to slip something in there, but I don't have anything that would fit. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. That's a shame. Okay, so I assume that's also part of it. You can put something in the hand over here, and it might mislead somebody or something. I don't know. And you know what? I think with that done, maybe we should wrap things up for now with our look at Expelled. I think we have had a pretty good look at the game to kind of get a good feel of it and what it's all about. And I know we've not completed it, but I think this is a game that will require many playthroughs. I mean, possibly, 10 expulsions, 20, 30, who knows how many times we have to play through the game and get expelled to eventually figure out what's going on. But yes, it is that type of a game. You do little bits each time and you learn a little bit more information about different characters or where to be or what to say or what to do. And then eventually you work out the whole story piece by piece. So for example, we know that we can't hide our hockey stick behind the sort of Jules Verne books because somebody finds it. Whereas if we hide it behind the, whatever it was, the Jane Austen books was it, then it remains hidden, which is quite good. And then yes, we also know that when we're in the library, we can just leg it out of there very quickly. And maybe that doesn't make Bridget suspicious. We can sit with Bridget down here in the chapel and be nice to her. And she doesn't dob us in at the very start. So we get through the assembly thing. So you learn little bits as you go along. And I think that's quite intriguing. But yeah, we're going to have to wrap it up because I do feel like this video is going to be incredibly long as it is. And I don't really know how much more we're going to have to play to get to some sort of conclusion, whether it's another expulsion or, figuring it all out completely randomly. I don't know. So I think, yeah, we'll wrap things up for now. But of course, if you're interested and you want to play the game yourself, then yeah, it's on Steam. Go and have a little look. Go and grab a copy. And then you can sort of, carry on playing to your heart's content. And maybe you can figure things out a little bit quicker than I did because, it's taken us a while to get to where we are and we've done okay. But yeah, possibly you can use the information gleaned from this very video and all my mistakes to go through things a little bit quicker. But yes, I think it's about the right time to wrap things up because otherwise we could be here literally for 2, 3, 5, 10 hours, who knows? So yeah, we'll finish things up for now. Hopefully you did enjoy this and I really hope so because I've had a lovely time. I do like games like this and it's a shame that we couldn't get through to the end, but I think I was sort of expecting it to be a little bit more straightforward, a bit like the, what was it called? Overboard, that was it. The other game they did, Overboard, the boaty game. I was expecting it to be a little bit like that. you could kind of wrap that up relatively quickly, whereas this is a little bit of a different type of a game. It's sort of a little bit more more drawn out, and there's more to do, and yes, there's more kind of iterations for you to sort of learn what's going on. So yeah, hopefully you did enjoy it, because I have had a very lovely time. It's been an interesting game, and I think, yeah, it plays well. I like the humour of it. It's very silly at points, and yeah, it looks good. I like the art style. It's very distinctive and fun and nice. So yes, hopefully you have had a lovely time with it. If you have enjoyed it, then please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with all the other bits and bobs and nonsense that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. We've turned up at this place going, hello, yeah, we'd like to be your fisherman, and we've crashed our boat into some rocks. There's giant, big, gnashy, smashy teeth. Sir, you appear to be on fire. Okay, what is that? No, 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 no. How about no?